Hey y'all, it's Lonnie and welcome to my channel, The Homeschool Helpmate, where I help families transition to homeschool and overcome their homeschool struggles. Alright guys, in today's video, I am going to give you a 23-ish week update on how we're doing in our homeschool. If you've been following my channel for a little while, you know this is our first year homeschooling. So we are documenting and sharing our homeschool journey as well as helping others transition to their homeschool journey. So I'm going to chat with you today about things that are working, not working, things that we are going to change, or things that we have already changed in our homeschool. Now, let's get into it. First off, let's talk about the changes that we've made in our homeschool this semester. There have been tons of changes, especially to our schedule. We are like busy. Now, let me preface that with saying that one of the major changes has come about because, like I shared on my video about 5 reasons you shouldn't homeschool, I am getting even more comfortable with stepping outside of my comfort zone. And for me, my comfort zone is like driving distance, and I don't like to drive far. I really don't like to drive. So we usually stay within like a 30-mile radius of the house, but I found some awesome programs in neighboring counties. So now I am more willing to travel to those places. One of the awesome programs that we found was this free archery program, and it's been awesome. So Kimmy is really liking this, and I think, you know, eventually it could blossom into something much bigger than just learning the basics of archery, but I think this was something that was really cool. So we have added that to our schedule. It's only once a month, so I don't have to drive very far that often, but that is definitely something that we are doing that is new for us. And I'll insert a picture right here of Miss Kimmy. Another change that we have made to our homeschool, this change has kind of been growing for a little while, is our just daily routine. So we used to start with our morning videos, just a quick playlist that we have created together on YouTube. That's about 30 minutes. More and more she was kind of asking to skip the videos for the day, so we stopped doing them. I kind of just let her pick and choose when she wants to do that particular set of videos. We've actually have began starting the day with just her silent independent reading. She said she likes that. It's helping her to wake up and get her brain in gear. So we have been going that route, and I've been seeing much more focus on her work for the rest of the day. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so on our weekly schedule, we now have a co-op one day of the week. It's about a half-day co-op, so we still do a few things when we come home from school. We have added in homeschool PE at our local YMCA, which we did do last semester, but we're doing it again this semester, and then the kids want to go back to the YMCA later in the day for another kids class. So we kind of have a day dedicated to hanging out at the YMCA. We still have American Heritage Girls that we do once a week. And Friday, it's kind of our field trip day. So some of the Fridays are automatically planned. Like we have some programs that we are in that are once a month that fall on a Friday. So that is our field trip day. On the days that we don't have an assigned class or program, we just kind of fill it in with a field trip for whatever that we're studying at the moment, or like wherever we want to go. I saw it also in a previous video where I shared the changes we were making to our math block. So we've been in that routine for a little while. That is seeming to go very well. She is retaining things a lot better. It is more consistent and more hands-on, so it's really working for us. And now I'm able to implement some other things that I have created into our math block and math program. So I'm excited to see us continue to grow in the area of math. Kimmy has always had a reading goal for the year. So she said she wanted to read 100 books. What we were doing is just keeping a running list of her books on a reading log, but I wanted to make it more of a celebration, more like, yeah, you did it. So I added a tracker onto our wall that we are transitioning into our homeschool space. So I put a tracker on the wall, and every time that she reads 5 books, she gets to color in. So our goal for the year is 100 books. And right now she is halfway there. She's at 50 books. So I'm excited to see her meet that goal. We're trying to figure out what the reward or prize should be. So if you have any ideas on what kind of prize a 7-year-old girl should get for reading 100 books in a school year, definitely let me know, because I have no idea and she has no idea. And so yeah, lots and lots of changes. The co-op is definitely a huge change for us. It is our first time joining a co-op. We'll see how it goes. If she likes it and if I like it and feel like it's bringing value to our homeschool, we'll keep going. If we decide that it's not for us, no big deal. She gets to meet some new people. I get to meet some new people. And yeah. All right, so moving forward into the next few weeks, I don't foresee us really majorly changing anything, because the routine that we're in right now is currently working. So this is kind of where we will hang out and live for a while. And when something doesn't work anymore, then we'll just move on. I'm really like struggling here for things that we are struggling with. We've gotten much better with science since the last time I gave you guys an update. So we are currently working on the water cycle. We'll be wrapping that up very, very shortly, and then moving on to plant life cycle. So science is going well. We're doing much better with social studies or history, adding a lot more of that in, and that's through books. And yeah, reading is going well and it's increasing. We are currently using The Good and the Beautiful. We are we're like in the third section of level 2, I think we're in. And we were doing it like much more, almost like every day or every other day, but we don't necessarily use it every single day, only because we need a little bit more rigor as she's getting better. Like, it was great in the beginning because she had so many struggles. And it helped kind of fill in those holes, which is awesome, and it helps to reinforce. So it's a good reinforcement, but we are starting to move on to a little bit more advanced things. So I'm kind of at a crossroads. We do have to make that decision of if we'll go on to the next level of The Good and the Beautiful, finish this one out, or what we'll do with it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So we'll see. So this last semester, something interesting happened in our homeschool. We actually took a vacation. We didn't take a vacation. Me and Kimmy did not take a vacation. My husband and I went on vacation for a few days, and Kimmy's grandma stepped up and they had to kind of bounce her back and forth because one of them works, one of them doesn't. So they kind of shared responsibilities while we were gone. So of course she didn't really do that much schooling, and I thought, this transition back is going to be terrible, but it really wasn't that bad. It probably took me maybe 2 to 3 days to get her transitioned back into like school mentality. So that was good, because now I know. That was kind of one of my fears about homeschool, is what if I needed to go away and my husband needed to go away and do something, who would be responsible for her schooling? And you know, that's the cool thing about homeschool, that you can just take a break when you need to take a break. And it kind of worked out the way I had our schedule planned out. We had a break the following week, so we just took our break early. Not a big deal. So I'm glad we did that, because it really helped reinforce and really showed me that, you know, her taking a week off school is not a big deal. If she was in public school, there are weeks and days that they take off all the time, and the kids transition into it just fine. So I think that worked out well. So that is how we are doing in homeschool right now. I think we are in a really good space. And again, I know everything will not always be rainbows and unicorns. So I'm glad I have this channel to look back and reflect on, especially when things start to get a little hard and we are struggling. So yeah, let me know if you guys are homeschooling or transitioning to homeschooling. Let me know, how's it going. We're a little bit past the halfway mark in the school year. So let me know how things are going. If you're having any struggles, please share down below. We can try to talk it out, work it out, because you can do it. Don't give up. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I love to have you on my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.